Greetings and welcome to Unloan. So I screwed up already. Didn't even get the first line out. Just because I wrote it doesn't mean I know how it goes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the hat that would not come off the hat rack. The diaries. Yeah, I got the camera pointed in kind of a strange space. I'm gonna reach forward. Sorry, careful, easy, move it just a little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay. Well, let me tell you a little something. Unexpected expenses suck. They ruin your life and they cause all kinds of mischief. Well, I have an unexpected expense I have to take care of, and unfortunately, it's liable to cause me to actually be late with a bill or two for the first time in ever. I've never been late with my bills or anything like that, but it might happen this time. My credit rating is probably going to suffer for it, but my credit rating doesn't mean anything to me, so I don't really care that much about that. But still, I don't like it when I can't pay a bill. I don't like it when I can't pay, period. I don't like it when I ain't got money. But, it is what it is, and I will take care of it as best as I can. But I wanted to gripe about it, because unexpected expenses, there's two things about it. One, it's difficult to say, and two, they always happen at the wrong time. Now, that being said, I do not believe that there's ever a right time for an unexpected expense. But I got one anyway. But let's not go there. Let's talk about this episode. This episode is the Halloween episode. Let me make a boo sound. A boo. And we are going to, tomorrow is Halloween. And I've got pretty much everything ready. I need to straighten up the front room for people to move around and set things up. But what I did this year is I got candy for the kids, I got the little gifts for the kids, I got little packages for the adults. Now, I have a friend at work whose niece or nephew or aunt or uncle or whatever, foreign exchange student, whatever, had made these packages with a cake-like donut in it. Not cake-like donut, a cake-like cupcake in it. With fancy frostings and tricks and things like that to make it Halloweeny. And they put them in these little packages, and they look really, really cool. Well, we had an event at work for the junior bowlers, and we had a whole lot of these things left over. So I took those home and put them in the refrigerator, and I will now have those for the adults when they come. Because it's, the adults, they're the ones that got to wander around with the kids, and whereas generally they seem to be having a good time. You give them a prize for putting up with their kids, I guess. I have a trick I need to put in, and what else? Oh, and I got some lights that the batteries are dead, but they're the little button batteries, and I could swear I had 2 packs of button batteries. I must have used them. I don't have time to get them, and because of an unexpected expense, I don't have the money for it either. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the chandelier over here to illuminate it a bit. I may be able to swap out some batteries if I have, everything I've got takes a different size battery, so I'm never sure. So I'm going to try and take care of that as well. But the next part of this will be mostly the setup for Halloween, and then I will film Halloween, and that might be the extent of this episode. I do not know. Could be the extent of this episode. But it's an unexpected extent. Alright, anyway. So I guess, without any further ado, let's get going. It is Halloween! Halloweeny. They get the little scary hot dogs, I suppose. It's in front of, what time is it? 20 minutes in front of 1. I'm putting on my lunch, which is going to take an hour to cook. While that's going on, I've got to set up the rest of this stuff for tonight. I'm going to set my hours to open my door. I'm going to put a sign out so people don't knock on the door and wonder why there's nobody there. But I think I'm going to run it for like 2 hours, 5:30, 7:30. I generally don't get anybody here after 7:30. So if I'm wrong, I'll just leave it open longer. But yeah, I got some things I got to do, and of course I wasted my morning because that's what I do. I waste my mornings every morning. Wasted, gone. Wasted morning. So right now I'm wasting time too. So let me take care of that, and we'll get on with getting things set up. So we're doing half a chicken here. You may be wondering, are you going to eat that whole half a chicken? Well, no, of course not. I'm going to eat most of it, and then the rest of it is going to be for my lunch at work tomorrow. But I want to show you how I do this chicken, this half chicken, and the potatoes that go with it. And I start off with, oh, that's over the dishwasher? No, I have a cup right here. Start off with this cup, that cup, and inside this cup I'm going to put 1.5 cubes of margarine. Georgia. And I have to cut this one down a little bit. Good. Okay, so put the margarine back in the refrigerator. I'll just walk right here in front of the camera and do it. Okay, and you know what? Let's do this. Just so it doesn't spill. Alright, into this we're going to add about, here we go, about 2/3 of a tablespoon of Creole seasoning. Any Creole seasoning will work. I generally use Tony Catcher's. Right now I've got Zatarain's. So I'll put that in there. Very nice. Now, minced onion, except we're going to take about 1/2 tablespoon and we're going to crush it. You hear that noise in the background, that's my dishwasher attempting to wash dishes and probably leaving stains on it. Okay, I'll put that in there. Very good. Next we're going to add about the same amount of garlic powder. And about 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, black pepper. And we're going to take that and we're going to cover it with this margarine wrapper because it happened to be nearby. Put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Now while that's in the microwave for about 2 minutes, we're going to go over here to the cutting board, take care of the potatoes. Alright, take these potatoes, put them over here. Make sure it's all flat and level. And then we take our butter and seasoning mixture. Mix it up a bit. And I need a fork. And I have one that's not in the dishwasher. Woohoo! I'm going to do this very carefully. Pour it heavier seasonings sit on top of the chicken, like so. The oven just went hot, 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 which means it's ready. Preheated to 350 degrees. And I accidentally slammed my oven door. Now it's going to stay in there at 350 degrees for about a half an hour. Then the heat will get turned up to 375 and it'll sit in there for about another half an hour to 40 minutes. Then it'll come out and I will consume it, as much of it as I'm going to consume for today. And it will be yummy and good and delicious, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Alright, I had the girls out of the corner. I'm thinking what I might do is the following. Sit here with the light shining behind me. I think what I might do, I might set up one of the tables, like a small card table, and set it up for a meal. And put the girls at the table and the dolls all around. It'll look creepy. It won't be much in the way of a trick, but it'll look cool. And then I have to come up with something to do with these two big floaty things. And I have to cover up like the TV and stuff. I'm going to leave the music room alone. I normally cover that, but nobody ever really looks that direction anyway, so I'm not that concerned with it. So I had the big book, which I'm going to put the gifts in, and then I've got the little box, and I'll put the candy in that. Then I'll put up the tray right here where we go from the living room to the music room, because I have lots of room there now since I moved everything. Didn't move everything today. I redid the music room so we don't have cables running everywhere. So I'll put the parent stuff there, and I'm gonna put a little donation box there, see if anybody wants to donate to it. I mean, this isn't cheap. And right now everything, whether it's $1 or more, to me is expensive, so it wouldn't hurt. No one has to put anything in it, but if they do, it would be very nice. And I have to whip up the soundtrack. So some of the stuff I can do before lunch, some of this I can't do till after lunch because I eat lunch right here, which is kind of in the middle of everything. And yeah, the other thing I have to do right now, and yeah, like I'm agreeing with something. One thing I have to do right now is I have to figure out which of the small candles are working, because I don't have batteries for the new ones. I'm going to look one more time, find batteries for the smaller candles. And if I can't find them, I'm just going to have to finagle with the smaller candles. I don't need to have all the smaller candles lit. It's the tall ones that make the scenes, but the little ones add a little ambiance, if you don't mind me saying so. Oh, and the vestibule on the right-hand side, Aunt Lucinda, she needs a new light. And I have that taken care of. I just haven't put it in yet. So, yeah, I've said it again. All right, let's check out our chicken, or check out our chicken. Perfect interior temperature. Oh, and that's ready to rumble, baby. Yum. That's what I say. Yum. Alright, the chandelier lights I've replaced with ones that I have that are still working. They're just not remote control. So I have to turn that on before I hang the chandelier up here. I've got, hopefully these lights are still working. Yep. One on the end I need to tighten. I have to replace batteries in that one. Oh. I replaced that one already. That one already. Almost there. You're all doing this. Come on.
I can't look around because there's like...
There's a big eyeball in the front of your face. How can you not be looking around?
No, it's like
Dark?
Oh, you forgot to hit me up. I forgot.
The place looks so good.
Thank you very much.
Did you have to
Next
set
year
up
it's
all
going to be
of
bigger. Next year I'm
Even
planning to do
bigger?
I'm planning to do a barbecue.
Yeah, that's big.
Have a big family, a big event for everybody to come to. And
What did that say? It says donations for next year. Not required because greatly appreciated.
What?
Oh.
not cuz. All right. First of all, let's take care of the parents first.
Oh, thank
What
you.
are those?
They're for the
Not yours.
adults.
Like, what are those?
Just pay attention to the book.
Now, years ago, my
Look.
great, pretty darn good grandfather owned all of his, both dollars worth. And he said no one would ever figure out the secrets of the treasure of Darkslade Manor unless they looked inside the book sitting on the dining room table. My grandfather was kind of an idiot. He didn't hide those.
I know this song is from Haunted Mansion.
That's right. Which one?
I think it's from the original.
No. From the one in Paris. Very good, though. You get an extra piece of candy there. Ready?
There's just
Oh, there's candy hidden in the book.
Take two. You take two. You can figure out what that music is.
Grab one.
it's like
It's like a horse.
oh, it's
Tell them they're right there, okay?
Rice.
Grab one, Levi. Say.
Okay, now hang on.
Hold on.
Hold on. I don't know if you noticed, but there's 2 books here.
Oh, I did. There's a skeleton.
These are fake Legos, but they were real.
Which one do you want, dude? The Legos?
It's Eva.
The dolls. What is it? Where? Oh, dang, I didn't even see them.
I know, I saw them. I'm
Look
like,
at that one.
that's.
Look at this Wally.
How long did it take you to set up this?
All of your life.
This is so cool.
Alright. You are welcome. I have a photo op here too if you want right here. If you brought your phone.
Ready? Look it. Stand right there.
You stand here, right here.
Let me put your eyeball back on. Put your eyeball back on.
What's really most common is put your eyeball back.
I don't know, but the eyeballs now I can't see.
Only on Halloween. Stand right there, buddy.
Step up
I
here.
can't see.
Is that better?
Sleepy.
Stand right there, please.
Right here.
Come on.
Face
Turn
that way.
on. Face me. There you go. Ready?
There's a spot right back here if you want to get a little more room. I know it's hard to see because, that's like dark and everything.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween!
Halloween.
That's probably the creepiest one yet. Can I put my eyeball back? Dad.
Creepiest one yet. I tell you what, Halloween is pretty much a this year. We didn't get very many people at all. Apparently it was the way it was around a lot of this area. You were wondering if I was going to successfully finish that sentence, weren't you? Well, so was I. From what I understand, there were not a lot of people out trick-or-treating this Halloween. I don't know the particular reasons, but I'm sure there is one. Hopefully next year it'll be better. But now, I gotta take the skeleton down. Now, I have shown you putting it up. I don't think it's really necessary to see taking it down. Because basically to take it down, I walk out, and that's it. It's pretty easy stuff. And then I throw it in the storage unit where I'll forget where all the parts are again. But what we're going to do right now is end this episode. Because I was really disappointed with Halloween this year.
So let's start another one, and hopefully, not another Halloween, another episode, and hopefully it will have a better ending than this one does. It's right now, it's early November, and we'll just kind of do the November thing, and build up towards December. That ought to be really cool. Regardless of how I pronounce it, it should be fine. So next episode we'll be more in the November thing. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great couple of weeks. End of line.